Hello, welcome to my channel. Once again, my name is Church Girl. If you are new to this channel, thank you for joining me for today, and please don't forget to subscribe right below. Okay, so today what I'm sharing with you is about coughs. Okay, some people do have dry cough or wet cough, and usually when children do have cough, that's when most parents faces challenges, because with adults there are so many things that we can do, but for children some people don't have alternatives. So I'm gonna dive right into it. If you have a baby, okay, newborn to 1 year old, you cannot give them a much medicines, except when there's a problem that the doctor prescribes something for you. So what you can do is, if your child have a cough, what you do is you get honey, okay, pure honey. Please make sure your honey is pure, and you get all-purpose flour, which is the same flour that we use for bread and pastries. Okay, so what you do is you get about 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and add 1 tablespoon of honey to it. Mix it so you get something like this, like a dough. Okay, so mix it, you get like a dough. Divide it into 2. Okay, and this is what you do. You press it and get it a little bit flat. Get it into this consistency. Don't get it too sticky and not too hard also. Okay, so get it a little bit soft but not too hard. So form this kind of round shape, almost like a little patty. You can use your palm to press it flat. So what you do is you're gonna trace it from here to the back. Okay, so what you do is, I'm gonna turn my back to show you. You place one of the patty, okay, on this side of the back, and another patty on the other side. Okay, make sure it sticks. So when it sticks, what you do is you're gonna wrap the baby. You're gonna wrap it to keep it in place. Okay, and tie it gently so that it keeps in place. Please don't do it overnight when the child is going to bed. Do it daytime whilst you are alert, that you can monitor the baby. Do it for about 3 hours. Let it stay there for about 3 hours. As you are doing that, also you can also get onions, fresh onions, cut it into 2, and rub the baby's feet, under the baby's feet, like if it was a palm, it will be like under the baby's feet. Rub it, rub the onions on it, okay, on the bottom of the feet, and put socks on the baby and let the baby go to sleep. Okay, that is going to help you. That's going to help the baby to cough it out, and also to help to break down the mucus as well too. If the baby does have congestion, what you can do is you can get honey and just massage in between. Okay, so that also, because with babies, normally when they do have cough, they do have congestion also. So just massage between the nose, okay, gently. Please don't press too hard because they are so soft. You don't want to irritate the skin. So press it gently. And continue giving the baby a lot of fluid. If you are breastfeeding the baby, it is better for the mother to eat a lot of healthy foods, so that you can pass some of your immunity to the child also. Okay, so if you have a baby who is about a year, from 1 year to about 5 years old, children, from toddlers to children, what you can do is you can get orange. Please don't get what you call the store-bought orange juice. Get fresh orange, peel it, and don't just squeeze the juice. What you do is you're going to blend the orange, blend it into a puree, and add honey to it. Okay, add honey. If the child is young, you can maybe a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, you can give 1/4 of a cup. Okay, so 1/4 of a cup, then you give it to the child. If the child is young, you can give a couple of spoons to the child. If that child is 1 year old, especially if the child is 1 year old, you can give 2 tablespoons to the child every now and then, because it has a lot of fiber in it if you blend it, and it's going to help the child also. Please don't give children who are babies this, because it has honey in it. Babies from newborn to 1 year old, you cannot give them honey, because some of them may have allergic reaction towards it. So if your child is too young and you have tried some of this method, the patty method, and you're still having problems, sometimes if you can get a baby's bowel moving, it does help a lot. So from 4 months, 5 months going, what you can do is you can also cut this orange, fresh orange, cut it into 4, okay, cut it into half and cut it again, and squeeze one juice, one part of it, into a spoon and feed it to the baby, and it will help the baby to pass to go to the bathroom. That way they can get rid of the mucus from their stomach. Also, if you do have a cough, whether you are an adult or a child, what you can also do is you can boil. This is thyme. Okay, I have thyme here. A few thyme, you can get more if you want. It doesn't hurt. And this is cumin seeds. So get 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. Okay, if it's too strong for you, you can divide into 2. So you can have a teaspoon. And this is a teaspoon of black peppercorns, okay? And this is some ginger. So you adjust it according to how strong you want it to be, because some people cannot take much heat. So you have to reduce the size of the ginger, okay? So what you do is you get 2 cups of water and you boil all this together. Make sure you boil it till it reduces to 1 cup. So let's say you start boiling, you use 2 cups of water to boil this. What you have to wait till it becomes 1 cup, okay? It reduces to 1 cup. That is where you will drink this. So drink a 1/4 cup every 3 hours. If there are some leftovers, let's say you want to make a big batch, okay? If you want to drink it you can drink it the whole day. If you want to make a big batch, make sure that you consume the whole thing the whole day. If you are not able to consume the whole thing the whole day, throw it away. The next day you make a fresh batch, okay? So don't keep it overnight, please. If you are an adult, you can take one. You can take 1 cup at a time. If the child is young, then you can do 1/4 cup. Okay, so that depends. Adjust it according to the age, of the person. So what I have here, this is marrow. This is cassava stick marrow. So I'll have it up. This is what I'll have it up to show you. Cassava stick marrow is basically cassava sticks. Okay, so it's just like pieces of cassava. So what you do is, if you cut the ends, you're going to see something like a foamy, you're going to see like a foamy marrow inside the cassava sticks. If you get all those marrow out, if you get more cassava, especially those who live in areas, I put this here for people who live in certain areas who can get access to it. Some people cannot get access to some of these things, especially the cumin seed and thyme. Some people cannot get. That's why I put it. So some people who live in villages, they can have the cassava sticks. Scrape the marrow out. You can peel it, scrape that white marrow inside the cassava sticks. When you scrape it, dry it. When you dry it, just dry it and crush it into powder, as I have done so far. I have mine into powder. I don't have the cassava stick. That's what I'm showing you. I have the marrow. Okay, that's the marrow that I have dried. What you do is you mix it with honey. So anytime that you take a teaspoon of this, you mix it with a tablespoon of honey and take it. Okay, you can do this 3-4 times a day. This is very, very good. It's very good for coughs, especially even some people who have tuberculosis. This is one of the medicines for tuberculosis, especially because people sometimes they do start coughing and they don't know what it is, and they start coughing up blood. So this is very, very good for you. Also, some people have coughs, and their coughs, especially those who have asthma, they usually sometimes do have coughs a lot when the weather changes. What you can do is you can take actual cassava, okay, grate it, peel it. Please peel it first and grate it. When you grate it, you're going to get something like a dough. What you do is you add honey, okay, add honey to it and some lemon juice to it. Don't add water, just because it has a lot of juice inside the cassava if you grate it. Add honey and some lemon juice to it. There is no measurement to it. You can adjust it according to your taste, because they are all very good when it comes to cough, especially if you have natural honey. So what you do is you leave it covered overnight to ferment a little bit. So the next morning, what you do is you take your strainer, strain it, and be taking this, okay? 2 tablespoons in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. You can take it maybe every 3 or 4 hours, okay? As long as you keep taking it, especially those who have asthma. And this is one of the medicine for asthma also. So if you have asthma and you have coughs a lot, this is very good for you, because as you are treating the cough, you are also, treating your asthma at the same time. Okay, so what I have here right now, this is cloves. Okay, I have cloves, whole cloves, and I have grinded cloves as well too. If you have dry coughs, okay, if you have dry coughs, I know how it feels, because you can't sleep at night. So what you do is you just grind some cloves. You can put some in your palm, add a little honey to it, and lick it. Lick it slowly, okay? Don't just lick it the whole thing at the same time. Just lick it slowly. You can do it without taking water. That is very helpful. Your cough will just die down, okay? So anytime that you feel like you want to cough, you come and take a little bit, put it in your palm, add a little honey to it, and just lick it slowly, okay? Lick it slowly so that you don't burn yourself, because it burns a little bit. But if it burns a lot, especially some people who cannot take heat, what you can do is you can drink warm water to help you. But this is very, very good if you have coughs at night, especially those who have dry coughs and the persistent coughs at night. Okay, so this is what I have for you for today. Please don't forget to subscribe right below, and don't forget to click the bell button so that anytime I post a video, you'll be one of the first people to be notified. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.